Welcome to MAT 170, Digital Illustration. I'm Greg Kelly, and I'll be your host for this course, in which we'll learn to study the design and composition of vector artwork for print publishing and multimedia graphics using Adobe Illustrator. Here we are on the home page, and I have a few paragraphs about vector illustration. Vectors are lines made up of points and curves that are based on mathematical equations. And we use those lines to create shapes and graphics. And they're all based on geometry. Fortunately, with this class and this program, you don't need to know any kind of analytic geometry, but just remember that Illustrator and vectors are mathematical equations that we actually draw with. So be sure to have a look at that page there with the explanation. On this home page, recent announcements will appear beginning next week, so you'll want to have a look at those. Let's have a look at the syllabus there. Just click that menu item and that will take us to the syllabus. I'm Greg Kelly. I'm your instructor. You can always reach me by email here. The description of the class is here. And again, we'll be using vector artwork for print publishing and multimedia graphics. Students will learn effective typography, create brushes, shapes, and transform vector graphics. Now in this class, projects will focus not only on the application of Illustrator tools and techniques, but also on effective visual communication based on the principles of graphic design. These are the objectives for this class. It may look like a lot of objectives, but I know that by the end of this class, if you follow along, do the homework, work on the projects and such, you will accomplish every one of these objectives. These are the 3 learning outcomes for this class. So at the end of this class, you will be able to apply vector graphic tools and design techniques to generate output that can be utilized for personal commercial media arts use. That's the technical competency. You'll be able to assemble multiple images into digital representations. That's known as artistic form. And then you'll be able to plan, prepare, and design vector graphic artwork into message, and that's the professional part of the outcome. In this class, we use project-based assignments, which help you to learn, I think, better to explore the real-world situations and challenges. I'll maintain regular and effective contact with each of you through the various methods in Canvas, such as assignments, discussion board, email, and instructor feedback, and so on. The required reading for this book is here, Adobe Illustrator Classroom in a Book, 2018 release. I've created videos for all of the tutorials in that book. And also, the textbook is available free of charge through the MiraCosta Library database. These are instructions on how to get there. However, in each assignment module, I provide links to each chapter in the textbook along with the lesson files, as well as videos that you can follow along with to learn the tools and techniques. These are some books of recommended reading that you may want to look at. This class does require at least the 2018 release of Adobe Illustrator. Your grading is based on various assignments, such as discussion board posts, skill builders, there are 8 of those, and 4 design projects. I always post assignments on each Monday, and they are due on Sunday of that week. and assignments not completed on time will get a 50% reduction of points. This is the percentage or breakdown of what each assignment contributes to your overall grade, and you'll notice that projects are worth the most percent of your grade. So it encourages you to spend more time working on those projects. Here's the schedule for the semester. The first few weeks we'll be going through 2 or more chapters per week just to get a start on learning the basic tools and techniques of Illustrator. But each week after that, we'll just basically be covering 1 chapter and 1 assignment each week. Attendance in the online environment is measured by various participation in various forums, by discussion board posts, posting assignments, and such. Now, if you miss a class for 7 days in a row, I'll issue a warning. If you don't log into Canvas for 2 weeks, I may drop you. But if you have problems, be sure to email me with them and we can work things out. Student Services, be sure to let me know if you have any disability that needs accommodation. We can talk with the Disabled Students Program and Services. Here are some of the important dates for the semester, when it begins, refund, etc. Now on February 4th is the census, and that's the official number of students that are enrolled in our college. I do have to, by law, drop students for inactivity by this period. If you want to print up a syllabus, there's one for you there, a PDF. And of course, summary of the various assignments and when they are due. So there's a brief overview of the syllabus. Be sure to have a more detailed look at that. Assignments are always in the modules menu item, so click that. That will take you here. Just click that link there and that will take you into an assignment module. This is what a basic module looks like. I'll be going into more detail for this first assignment next week when we actually start class. But your assignments are always found in the modules menu item. You'll be posting to the discussion board. Links to the discussion board are always in the assignment modules, but if you need to link to them otherwise, you can always click that menu item. I also include a troubleshooting forum should you have any technical issues with Illustrator or an assignment or a tutorial. Just post them there and I'll be sure to answer them. Also a cyber lounge if maybe you've come across a new Illustrator tip or trick, or maybe you've got some exciting graphic design news. You can post this here and enjoy a virtual latte. You might want to have a look at the projects page. There are 4 major projects throughout the semester: a subway map, a banner, a playing card, and a packaging project. You might want to have a look at those, see what we're going to be doing this semester. I'll go over these in more detail beginning next week with the first project. But that'll give you a jump start if you'd like to have a look at that. The resources page has a number of Illustrator resources such as magazines and forums. These are all links to various resources, tutorials for Illustrator of various types, downloads and plugins that help you expand the capability of Illustrator, some links to typography, fonts, a lot of free fonts out there available for you, some stock vector images, and some books on Illustrator and various other topics in graphic design, should you be interested. And also the menu item there, of course, is where you check your grades. So there's a brief overview to our class and our virtual classroom here in Canvas. I'm looking forward to a great semester and lots of vector fun.